name is Zoe. I'm a second year studying biological sciences at the University of Reading. These are my 5 top tips for studying. Number 1, routine. This was imperative for me in my first year, getting quickly into a routine where I knew what I was going to be doing each day. So I set my alarm clock for 8 a.m. every morning, and then if I had a 9 a.m. lecture, I would be there on time, ready to start. Even if I didn't have a 9 a.m. lecture, I would still get up at 8 and get ready for the day, have my breakfast, have a shower, and be ready. I would also make sure that I was in bed at a reasonable time most nights to ensure that I could make that 8 a.m. get up and have a productive day. Number 2, time block. This is a practice that I only really learnt about this year, but it's really helped me with lockdown studying. I divide my time each day and set blocks of time aside for everything that I need to do. So on a Sunday night, I'll look at my plan for the week, what I need to get done, any work commitments I have, any social commitments I have, and everything like that, and I will block time out. So for example, Monday morning, I will spend 2 hours on marine biology, which is one of my modules this term, and I will spend those 2 hours and then I will move on to the next thing. This has helped me focus, it's helped me stop procrastinating, and it's helped me become far more productive with my time. Number 3, reread your notes. I cannot emphasize this enough. You can write the most beautiful, eloquent notes in a lecture or from a screencast, but if you don't reread them, they're not going to transfer from your short-term memory into your long-term memory. So every day, every morning, I get up, I sit down at my desk, ready to work for the day, and I look through all the notes that I wrote yesterday. And I make sure that I reread them, understand them, add anything that's missing, reformat them a little bit if they're kind of messy, but I make sure that I reread my notes. Number 4, don't be afraid to ask questions. This is relevant in a lecture, in a seminar, in an online session, wherever you are, whatever the setting, don't be afraid to ask questions. It's more than likely that someone else has that same question and is sat there thinking, I really don't understand this, I need to know this, but isn't brave enough to ask the question. So ask that question. You can ask it of the lecturer, raise your hand in a lecture, or email them afterwards, or go and speak to them after the lecture. You can ask a friend, be like, hey, excuse me, I don't understand this, can you explain it to me? And I found often when friends ask me for help, that helps my understanding as well. So it's really, really important to ask questions when you're confused, or if you just want to know more about a subject. Tip number 5, focus on what you enjoy. Now by this, I don't mean neglect things that you don't understand. I mean focus your wider reading and your extra reading on the topics that you find interesting. This will mean you're engaged with your reading, your understanding, and it's something you find interesting, so you'll enjoy it. You don't have to read on every single topic that a lecturer talks to you about. But wider reading is really, really encouraged and highly rewarded. So it's something key to your university experience. But if you're reading things that you don't understand, you don't enjoy, you're not going to be engaged and you're not going to get anything from that. So focus your energies on topics that you do understand and topics that you are really interested in.